seconds and counting.
Hey, what's good, guys? It's Clutch Center. It's Essam here, back with another video. And for today's video, I'm going to be talking about the Houston Texans. And the Houston Texans won week 3 against the Jacksonville Jaguars. Week 4 is going to be coming up against the Pittsburgh Steelers in Houston. JJ Watt's reunion back in Houston. Going to do a little ceremony for him. But that's not the point of the video. The point of the video is to talk about CJ Stroud. So what CJ Stroud is doing right now for the Houston Texans as a rookie in only 3 starts is just not normal. You don't see rookies come in and do this right away. You don't see rookies come in here, throw 121 passes without an interception. You don't see them have 0 interceptions really almost at all through 3 weeks, especially when he played defenses like Baltimore and a pretty underrated Jaguars defense. I mean, obviously they're not the top elite defense, but they have some pieces. They're not a defense to be slept on. So when he can come in here, play like how he did against Baltimore, no interceptions. The Colts, it was a pretty good game. I guess the Colts don't have the best of defenses. He was pretty great in that game as well. And then, of course, to do what he did against Jacksonville, be as clean as he was, no interceptions, really no bad plays. I don't think he had one bad play that was almost an interception to Devin Lloyd, but outside of that, he was really clean, took care of the ball, was really smart. Accuracy was on point. He was the ball placement specialist that he said he is. That's what he was this past week, and that's what he's been throughout these 3 weeks. And he's just looked like a veteran out there. Remember when Justin Herbert came into the league when he was drafted? I think that's probably the last quarterback that I remember. Maybe Joe Burrow at times in his rookie year, but even then he struggled a little bit, and of course his injury didn't help him at all. Maybe Joe Burrow a little bit, but Justin Herbert's like the last rookie quarterback that I remember coming into the league and playing as good as he is from the start. Like Justin Herbert, he had a very good first game and then first few games, and then just rookie season in general. You could kind of see that Justin Herbert was going to be a guy that's going to be great in the NFL from like week 1 when he was playing. And that's what you see with CJ Stroud right now. CJ Stroud possesses all of the attributes, possesses all of the traits. He shows everything you want to see it with him. I'm not going to sit here and act like I know how to watch film or that I watch film or whatever. But there are guys that do on Twitter and, of course, the QB School on YouTube. And he's been super, super high on CJ Stroud. He's loved everything he's seen about him. He's probably going to drop his Jaguars breakdown of CJ Stroud later this week, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, maybe sometime around then. But he has posted a Ravens one and, of course, a Colts one. So if you want to go watch those, it breaks down his gameplay from those games, what he sees, what's open, how he diagnoses the play and everything. And everything that you see from Stroud, it just doesn't look like a rookie. And, I mean, I guess that's kind of what you expect from a guy that's drafted so high at number 2 overall. But for all the hate and talk that was around CJ Stroud about the baddest 2-test score, him not being the smartest of guys, him not being the best locker room guy, whatever, there's some weird rumors all around the draft. Some people think it was the Tennessee Titans saying that to get him to slip a little bit so they could trade up for him. Some people think it was Indianapolis. I don't know. It was really weird rumors coming out around the draft. Just how he wasn't as good as people think he is. And the one-read offense, Ohio State offense, Ohio State quarterbacks don't translate well into the NFL. But he's put all of those things to bed. CJ Stroud he's quieted all the naysayers, all of the haters, all of the non-believers, even the Davis Mills stands that are still alive and well on Twitter. We all know who those guys were. On Twitter, when you're scrolling around, you always see guys like that. People that still want to see Davis Mills, that think CJ Stroud isn't good. A lot of those people, after this past game, even they switched over to the CJ Stroud side. And, I mean, he just has everybody head over heels for him. Again, he's not doing things that are normal. He's not playing like a normal rookie quarterback right now. You don't see rookies play this clean, play this smart, especially behind an offensive line that's missing 4 stars, especially without a clear-cut wide receiver number 1, especially with the rookie offensive coordinator, or especially with the center you have no chemistry with. That's also a rookie. I mean, Jared Patterson, he started this past Sunday. He was a rookie as well. A rookie center, a rookie quarterback. Not the best of weapons. Obviously, Tank and Nico and Robert Woods, they're a solid group. But there's just no true number one there. And you don't see rookie quarterbacks just play this good, this early. And I think it's a big, no, I don't want to say hope. It's like a big indictment on what he can be in the future when he eventually does get his offensive line back, when he eventually does get an elite number one wide receiver that we don't have right now. A lot of people compared CJ Stroud to Dak Prescott during the draft process. I really didn't see that comparison at all. More of my comparison was like a more like a Justin Herbert without the arm power. I think Justin Herbert, we all know how strong his arm is. He could throw a 60, 70-yard ball like it's nothing. CJ Stroud, he could probably throw close to a 60-yard ball as well. We did see that against the Jaguars. He threw a 55-yard ball. It was only a 48-yard catch, but like where he threw it from was like a 55-yarder, maybe a little bit more. The deep shot to Tank Dell, he threw that like a little bit behind the line of scrimmage, like a good almost 10 yards behind the line of scrimmage. So when you add that up, it's almost close to 60 yards. So CJ Stroud's arm power and arm strength, it's nothing to just keep quiet about. I mean, he has that arm power, but his main thing is his accuracy, something Justin Herbert kind of has. Joe Burrow, him too. Two guys, Justin Herbert and Joe Burrow, two guys that aren't going to run around and kill you with their legs, but two guys that are going to keep the play active, that have the arm power, that have the football IQ, that have the ability to read plays and put the ball wherever they want. And that's something that I see CJ Stroud as. A guy that's going to be able to put the ball wherever they want. And this may be a little bit of a stretch, but I can definitely see CJ Stroud being better than both of them. CJ Stroud's playing this good this early. There was a stat posted up on the game yesterday, like towards the end of the game. Rookie quarterbacks to have the most yards, so like 3 games or whatever. I think Warren Moon was on it, Cam Newton was on it, Justin Herbert was on it. Some pretty elite quarterbacks were on it. At least when they played, they were. And CJ Stroud was on that list. And I mean, that's rare to see. A guy this young, I think he's only still 21, 22, doesn't have the best of weapons, doesn't have the best of offensive lines, and he's playing this good. I definitely do think there's potential to be better than the Joe Burrows and Justin Herberts in this league. I can definitely see CJ Stroud being around that 6 to 7, maybe even number 5 rank in the NFL for like top QBs. I can definitely see him being like a top 6, top 7 QB in this league. I mean, when you look around at the quarterbacks in this league, there's some really elite ones, and then it's like a little bit of a drop off. The mid quarterbacks aren't anything to write home about. And CJ Stroud, he just has that something about him, that eliteness. That's something that you just can't teach about him. That just tells you and shows you that he's going to be an elite quarterback in this league for years to come. And I just hope Houston can keep him around for his whole career. I hope both sides can be happy. But I just don't want another situation where we lose a quarterback, because, again, losing that quarterback was kind of his fault. But I just don't want to go through another situation like that, because it feels like we finally found another franchise guy in CJ Stroud. And I don't want to have that feeling again of you losing a guy like that. But yeah, CJ Stroud, he looks like a 3-4 year vet right now. He's not playing like a rookie. He's the best rookie quarterback in the NFL by far. Probably the best rookie quarterback that's had like his first 3 games in the NFL so far, since like maybe Justin Herbert, something like that. Andrew Luck maybe. But yeah, it's been Clutch City Entertainment. Let me know what you guys think about CJ Stroud. How do you guys think he's been playing? Do you think he's going to be an elite quarterback in this league? Do you think he's going to be just an above average game manager type of guy? I really don't see that at all. I see him being an elite guy. But yeah, let me know your guys' thoughts down below in the comments. It's been Clutch City Entertainment, and hope you guys have a good day. Peace.